Well, hi there.
Well, hi.
What is all this stuff for?
Well, I'm making some cleaning solution, mopping stuff for the floor. Everybody has to mop their floors, you know.
Yeah, but for crying out loud, it's a lot of goofing around. Why don't you just go down to the store and buy a bottle of stuff and mop the stupid floor and be done with it?
Well, let me tell you why. You go over there and I'll read you why it's important not to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you go. I'm glad you asked.
Toodaloo.
Well, don't go too far because you might have to mop a floor.
Yeah, right.
Okay, anyway, he asked, why would you do this? And I have this little cleaning book. It's called Naturally Clean Home. I've had it for a long time. And I just want to remember it was written in 1990, so it's an old book. So things they're talking about have probably not gotten any better, but probably gotten worse. Okay, a study by the Toronto Indoor Air Commission concluded that due to increased exposure to household carcinogens, women who work at home have 55% chance of developing cancer, more chance of developing cancer than the women that are outside the home working. So those women that are continually exposed to our cleaning household products, they have 55% more chance of getting cancer. Okay, in 1990 alone, more than 4,000 children under the age of 4 were given emergency treatment for poisoning by consumption of household cleaner. In the same year, nearly 18,000 pesticide-related incidents were reported, in which 74% of the victims were younger than 14 years of age. Okay, while only 1 in 5 of the 4 million household chemicals created since 1950, and by now I'm sure it's over 4 million household chemicals. Anyway, only 1 in 5 have actually been tested for their adverse health effects on humans. There's a surprising amount of alarming information that underscores their negative impact. And then it talks about some of the things. 90% of all accidental poisonings occur in the home. According to the Columbia College of Physicians and Surgeons, more than 7 million cases of poisoning are reported each year. That equates to 14,000 each day. Young children are the primary victims, with the elderly, which is me, is second. So this is why I'm out of what I use on my floors. And when we first looked at our home, remember, we bought it on a short sale, so we bought it sort of sight unseen. We'd seen the outside when we had visited our neighbor's son once, and then we went on home to Idaho. Craig, a neighbor's son, called us, said it was for sale. That day it had just come up. There was never a for sale sign put on the yard or anything. We called. We then were able to buy it on this short sale. And when the okay came that we'd bought it, we could back out, but the sellers couldn't. So we decided, hey, we better see what we bought. We came down and we saw the floors. Okay, from all of this area, except in this little kitchen part here, was a dirty mustard carpet, real old. And it went clear into there. But the front room in there, it was hardwood floors, and actually with the exception of this area that I'm standing in and the bathroom, all of the house has wood floors. Then the living room floor at that hardwood floor, it had been put in 1950 when this house was built, and nobody had touched it since, well, to clean it and whatnot. But it looked bad, and we thought, what are we going to do? We either had to refinish the wood, which we finally did, but first of all, we made the mistake of painting it. And I did like it at first. It was cheery, reminded me of well, anyway, I just liked it. It sort of, but our doggies didn't. And they scratched at it, and they got the paint off in places. A couple of people came in, they thought we'd done it on purpose, and it was French country provincial decorating, but we hadn't. And so finally we redid our wood floors. Not in the bedrooms, because for some reason there's not a lot of traffic there. They're still in pretty good shape. So, and then we have a wood floor. We put in a wood floor underneath where the carpet was in this other room. So I have wood floors. They're nice wood floors. So I'm going to show you today what I've been doing. And first of all, I'm going to do one with a Murphy's oil. Then I'm going to do another one with just white vinegar and water. So I want to read to you a little bit about Murphy's. It is 98 naturally derived ingredients, and it says specially formulated with water, coconut, and plant-derived cleaning ingredients, natural fragrance, and 2% synthetic ingredients. So that is that one, and what I do, and I'll go ahead with this one, and then let me know what you do. We all have floors that we have to take care of. Okay, I want a cup of this, and so I'm going to put it in a cup. And I could make more, but for right now, I just want to show you this. So it has a cup, and then I'm putting in 3/4 cup of water. I put it in the spoon just to rinse off the soap. It was measured in here. So there I have it. And in that, I'm going to add cedar wood. Cedar wood, I just love the smell of it that it gives the house. To me, it's just a nice clean smell, and it's nice because it's a wood floor. But it's also good for fungus and mold. So I'm putting that in, and I want 20 drops, and it will come out one. Okay, there we have it. And then what I do, I just spray and then mop it with a dry mop, and I'll mop my floor. So I just spray a little bit on it. I don't get my wood floors too wet at a time. And so that is that one. Then, if I want to go totally without any, wait just a minute, I'm going to do, basically, it's just one part, and let's see, can I do this without spilling? That's another thing. Okay, I'm going to put 1.5 cups of vinegar. Okay, there's half. And 1. there's 1.5. And this time I'm just gonna put 1.5 cups in here and put it through. Okay, I bet they can hear you eat your your crisp. Cause I can, is that, yeah. Okay, I can hear the fork and spoon. Tom's eating a peach crisp. Okay, so they're equal parts and they're in here. And this time I'm going to put in peppermint. And peppermint is one of those wonderful little herbs and essential oils that are anti. So anti all sorts of, whoa, I want 20 drops. I think I just got 4. I've got to count. Okay. Anyway, so it's going to do all those good antimicrobial, antiviral, anti things to help clean your house. And both of them will be nice for the doggy, I think. You know, because it's down on the floor. And peppermint will help repel fleas, and I think also cedarwood might. So there you have it, and let me know what you do. But whatever you do, you want to get those chemical cleaners out of your home and substitute it for better things. A lot of the, bleach came to us after World War I. Was that a byproduct? I think, yeah. And they wondered, what are we going to do with this? Well, now we know what we're going to do with it. Okay, so I'm going to let you go. Have a good day and clean up. Clean your act. I guess it's clean up your act.